Hey guys, this is John, and I'm playing Elvegris in the 1-minute pool on ICC. This is my first game of the session, and Elvegris is playing, kind of a poor version of a Queen's Gambit declined. This is not terrible for black, but white has the center and a great position. I mean, pretty much an unopposed advantage. So that weakens e6.
Check.
I can just take that. Let's take that and then go here. I guess I win the bishop pair now too. This is a pawn that I can take. And let's take. Alright, I'll just have to watch my time now. I could have taken on c7. Should have seen that, but okay. This is also good. This is still plenty promising. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. It's been a pretty good weekend for me thus far. It's actually Saturday afternoon when I'm recording this. I want to try to get my knight into e5. This looks powerful because of knight f7. Yeah, this pretty much wins on the spot. I can take his rook first, and then take his knight after that.
Check.
And I can do this. And then after he takes my bishop, I was going to promote. But, alright, I'm at 2489 after the Elvegris game. We'll see what kind of action we get at 12:30 p.m. Central Time on a Saturday. Let's see who else is in the pool. Lovev, saw this person yesterday. Caster, that's not a name I've seen recently. I think this is a grandmaster from Chile that I've actually played over the board before. Rodrigo Vasquez, if I recall. Yeah, Rodrigo Vasquez. This guy's really theoretical. That's where I remember playing him. I played him at Foxwoods in 2003, I think. And it was a Najdorf, and I lost from the white side. It was a bishop g5 Najdorf. And what I recall is that he knew the line extremely well. And I also remember seeing some of his games in the Botvinnik variation of the semi-Slav, which is one of the most complicated openings in chess, and being impressed by how much he knew in that one too. Feher, this is a long-time ICC player. I'm going to go bishop g4, just see if I can catch them playing e3 or something. This actually is probably not a bad setup for black at all. He's playing it in a way that avoids any weakening on f3, because if they had played knight f3 directly before knight d2, there's a chance I would have played bishop takes f3. So let's see if he wants to keep the bishops. He declines to do that. Queen b1, that's pretty strange. Don't understand the point of that move. Okay, let's just bring our pieces to good squares. Knight c5 may be coming. Yeah, I don't quite understand the idea of playing the queen to b1 and then putting it back on c2 thereafter. Do I play knight d3 or not? Let's say no. Let's just go after this pawn. Maybe we'll offer a queen trade. You can get into c5, but it's not a big deal. Alright, let's take that. And let's go h6. Maybe I'll put my bishop back on g6. Sort of undecided. I like my knight on a4. It stops his knight from coming to c5. So maybe I can infiltrate. He can play bishop f1 and kick me out. But I'll just play it back, let's say to d7. And get ready to double up. Yeah, he may not need his knight. Okay, I have to go back and defend this pawn. Now he wants to trade. If knight c4, I can play knight b5. So what I'm thinking. Okay, time might be an issue coming up for both of us. Let's go b5.
Check.
Thinking he might play for c4. This guy has proved to be unexpectedly tough. Let's go here and try to play knight f4.
Check.
Okay. We can take that. Let's
Check.
take here. Ooh, I'm actually just winning a piece now. Rook takes f3 on the next move. Alright, so won that game. I'm at 2492. Inching closer to 2500. I haven't really been paying too much attention to my rating while it's been bouncing around the 2400s because, I don't know, I just haven't really thought about it a whole lot. I think I only start to take notice of the rating when it gets 2500 plus. So that's when you're getting ready to hit the best list. Like, in fact, I'm probably on the best list now. Let's just take a look. Well, we have a moment here. I think I'm already in the pool, yeah. So, yeah, I am getting very close to the best list. Not quite there yet, but you see 2500 is usually about the cutoff where it starts to get serious and you start to be one of the bigger guns in the pool. So Leverage has played. Multicast is active. Vantikulti, also a very good player. Who's a Zerichas? Is that Mamadjarov? Yeah, it's Mamadjarov. Super GM. I believe Leverage's identity. Okay, it's not unknown. FM Andrei Kalinishev. Sort of strange that he chooses to play under an untitled account. But that's probably his choice. Okay. LastWarning is our opponent in this game.
Check.
Let's take the pawn. And then maybe rook d1 just to make it harder for him to play c5. Might be marginally more difficult for him to get that move in. Can I take that pawn? I think I can. It's a little dangerous to do so, but I have an escape square back to f4. Maybe e4? Let's do this. Okay, we'll just play e4 now. And then I'll probably move this queen and play bishop f4. Looks like the natural way of things. Yeah, let's do this and then play knight e5. Or maybe rook a7 to attack this bishop. That looks useful. Because now I have this with tempo on the bishop. Also d5 might be an idea. Yeah, I like it. I like it quite a bit. Okay, he is attacking my rook. That is one thing I forgot or neglected to see. Knight d6 is a big threat. A very big threat. Just winning an exchange now. Okay, that's an annoying pin, so let's solve that problem. I'm going to try to force some exchanges. He has to take now. Oh, he resigned. Right? Ooh, Castor. Okay, I got to choose my strategy against Castor. Theoretical player, so I'm not going to play it super sharp, let's say. I don't mind going into something theoretical, but I'd prefer it to be less sharp than... whoops, didn't mean to play a3. Oh well, a3 might not be the worst move in the world. We'll go b4 now and try to make it work. Probably knight e6. But if knight e6 I had knight f5. Okay, now let's play knight f5. I think it might be nice to have the light square bishop. He probably should play d5, yeah. Okay, let's just take bishop f3. So b7 is tender. Let's go here. And maybe rook a7 to come. Okay, let's go here. Just have to watch my back rank. That could be a problem. Okay, first let's do this. I want to play bishop f4 is what I would like to do. Let's pin him. He's attacking... Yeah. I didn't get quite what I wanted out of that, but it still might be alright. Yeah, this is a little tricky. I'm letting him push the pawn all the way down to c2, even if he had wanted on the previous move.
Time.
Okay, let's do this.
Check.
Yeah, not good, guys. Let's go here.
Check.
We need counterplay like a bad habit. Maybe some back rank swindles are possible. Gonna go all the way back. I could not take it.
Check.
Yeah, that's losing. All right, I resign that game. Let's see if we can get Castor again. Nope, Elianna. Elianna plays at all times of day. I always see them on. They are a bullet fiend. Either that or we just happen to have schedules that match up. But no matter if I'm playing at noon my time, dinner time my time, like 5 or 6 p.m., or late night, they always seem to be logged in. So, a tip of the hat to you, Elianna. Okay, let's go a3. This knight is a poor piece. Usually they play somewhat stronger setups than this. This is a sketchy setup. Okay, this move is begging to be played. It must be good. I refuse to believe that that is not a good move. Let's take with the pawn if they take. Let's do that. Maybe knight g5 and get into f7. I'm also hitting their knight. f4 now, let's say. I'm just coming at them with this pawn. I mean, they need some counterplay and they need it quick. Like, probably they need to arrange b5, which I think is what they're trying to do right now. Yeah. Okay, let's go here. This looks interesting. Let's see if I can get him to take. Oh, no tick. Queen a4 is probably good now. Yeah. All right, let's take here.
Check.
This is going to get weird. I'd really like to come in with my queen somewhere. But I can't do that so easily.
Time warning.
All right, we're going to do this. Hate to do that, though. So now my attack might be just fizzling. Let's go here. Need stuff lined up against their king.
Check.
Okay, if they take, I have rook here. The problem is I'm not threatening anything. Yeah, I'm not threatening hardly anything. I can just play rook g8 if they want. Yeah, all right, I resign. Spoiled a really good position there by letting it get out of hand on the queen side. That position with f5 coming was really nearly crushing. Because all their pieces were cut off. So that's too bad. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. They keep playing this e4 move against my Scandi. Okay, let's just go back here. They can play e6 maybe. We'll try to surround that pawn. I'm just going to go knight a6, and I'm going to play knight to c7 then. No bishop f4. You are not allowed to play that move. It's against the rules. Okay, now with bishop f4, I can go queen takes e6. And let's go here. You're being difficult. Yep. I'll go g6 now and try to play bishop g7 and complete development that way. b6. I'm a little cramped right now. Let's castle. Sure. And then we could put the knight on h5 is what I'm thinking. They're going to play the queen into g5, I think. No matter. If I go king h7, I'd be threatening bishop h6. So that might compel a trade. They didn't see it. And that's a queen trap. Yeah. There's I. Okay, 2471, tanked a little bit. Was tantalizingly close to the 2500 mark. Didn't quite make it. KinkyLoek played him yesterday. I'm not exactly sure if this is Luke Van Welly. Looks like we're playing the same setup as yesterday, too. I do recall that they were very quick. They were very, very fast. Let's do this.
Check.
And let's go a4. Sure. We'll put the bishop here. Rook b1. Now I'd like to move this bishop and then play for f4. Queen b4 might be a good move. Well, they got their knight trapped. Okay, so now they're going to have to play down a knight. Probably they're just looking to create chaos in the position. Let's go here. We will swap that, and I'm losing a pawn now. But the position has clarified somewhat. Let's go here. I can play knight e4 next. This is great. They probably have to actually sack for this. No, they don't. Let's just bank that pawn.
Check.
Maybe knight takes here is an idea. Okay, knight g5 is coming. They have queen d4 if they want it. Oh, I had knight f6. That was just winning.
Check.
This is also winning. Okay. Back in the pool. 2483. Castor versus Indiana Jones. Is this Ronan Harzvi? I think it is. Based on his picture. I didn't know he played 1 minute. Yeah, prominent chess coach. Don't think he really plays tournaments actively anymore. from Israel, but lives in the US now. Grandelius. Probably Nils Grandelius from Sweden. Probably underrated at 2367 because over the board I'm sure he's pretty strong. I'd say close to 2600 if I had to guess. Let's go knight d4 against that. Is this a pawn I can take? Probably not. But I can annoy him, and he can't put a rook on c1 because of bishop a3 at all times. So, okay, now I probably can take that. Let's just go back. You can play rook c1, it's kind of annoying. Let's just castle. Knight takes e4 as a threat, so it's okay. Let's go here. If rook c4, I have knight d2. So let's do this. And we'll back this off and maybe knight c3 to come. Let's go here. He can't take it, so it's nice. I'm just bullying him because I have the extra pawn on this wing. He still can't take it. Great news for us. He just resigned. Okay. 2494, Castor again. Let's go here. Let's see if he plays a main line of the Scandi. If he plays some annoying variation. I'm okay with this line. This line is fine by me. I was worried about something more sharp, though. Okay, let's go queen back. He'll play b4. This is what they usually do in this line. Probably b5. Let's go here. And just play bishop g6. And then we'll play knight back to f6 after he does the capture. Okay, here. He has a definite space advantage. Okay, let's bring this here. We'll go here and try to gain the use of the c5 square, because now I'm hitting e4 and I'm also potentially getting into d3. That last move might not have been so accurate by me. Okay, better go back. Not quite sure what I'm doing right now. Queen a8, maybe? This is weak, so at least I can... Okay, if I take here, I can win e4. Let's do that. Yeah, okay, this is a little bit better. Best to go back here. Maybe knight d7, just to trade. We'll do this. He could take on c6, but I have this. Okay, that's an interesting decision. This should not work for him, but he can make it annoying. Need my king up to assist. And winning these pawns. That's a very interesting position.
Check. Check.
Let's see if he sneaks one of the pawns by us.
Check. Check.
Ooh, okay. He could have taken my queen at the end, but I was just in blitz mode. Alright, another game against Castor. Let's see what he knows about this line. The hedgehog. Let's go bishop g5, the annoying move. This is a line I played against Danny Wrench in our bullet brawl. And Danny, interestingly enough, he was complaining. He said, "John, why are you playing something so theoretical?" I thought that was funny, because it is a pretty theoretical line. Allow him to take here. Maybe he'll get counterplay against the c-pawn, though. I'm not sure. He might. f5 is kind of annoying. I'm up a pawn, though. Oh, but that move. But that. I've been doing a bad job of getting my queen trapped in the center
Check.
lately. It's been really a problem for the last couple sessions. Let's go 94. Let's go rook d8. That seems better. We'll try to trade.
Check.
Okay, maybe he has some trouble with his king now, mildly. Okay, rook here's an idea. Queen f6, I have rook g6. That knight is too strong on that square.
Time warning.
He knows it's being annoying. Threatening rook takes h6. Let's go here. We'll bully him. He needs that knight sitting exactly where it is. Without that piece, his position is pretty suspect. What do we do against that? That's so annoying.
Check. Check.
Yeah.
Check.
Draw.
Okay.
Check.
I'm getting destroyed. Alright, whatever. I offered a draw because I thought he might repeat for threefold repetition, but he didn't. He could have taken my rook. I don't know why he didn't do that. Okay, we got a solid position out of this last time. Let's castle. So he's going to do the old b4 idea. This time around, I'm going to try to play it a little savvier. Retreat the bishop first and then play knight d5. Once this happens, now play the knight back to f6. I mean, he's got a nice space advantage in this line, but I kind of think I should be okay despite that. Let's go here. I'm waiting around a little bit, but... I don't know. Bishop f8, let's say. We'll double up our rooks. Let's go here. Bishop to g7. We're playing inventively now. Strange position. Strange for both of us. Losing material. Getting my queen trapped,
Time
basically.
warning.
Yeah, he saw that right away. Frustrating. Alright, I resign. Maybe I'll have to play a different line against him if we play that variation again. 24-77. Yeah, I couldn't figure out anything to do right around here. Knight c4 was a good move to keep me restricted. I'll try a different line next time. I know which line I'll try. It's going to be a weird one. Yeah, see, he plays the Botvinnik variation, I know, so I'm not going to go into that. I have no interest in seeing his refutation of White's play in the Botvinnik variation. Let's go here and try to use the fact that he can't play c5 to our advantage. Let's go here. Castle now. His pawns are unstable on this side of the board. Yeah, see, now if he recaptures, I can trade and take on b5. This has got to be strong. Must be.
Check.
What is that about? Is he trying to go knight g5? I don't know. Okay, let's just do this. Let's just go here. Take that pawn. It's annoying. Doing a poor job of converting this position. Really poor job of converting this position.
Time warning.
Man, oh man. Still up a pawn somehow. He has a knight, though. Okay, let's just do this. Trade that off. Better to be safe than sorry. Now he can barely move. Yeah, he just has a real tough time moving. Except I allowed
Check.
that move, the previous move.
Check.
He's lagging now. Okay. Well, that was a very sloppy game, but I won somehow. I gave up 2 of my pawns, my D and my B pawn, for absolutely no reason. Knights are so tricky, I'm telling you. Knights are like the trickiest piece by far in Bullet. It's not even close. Alright, let's go F3. This is not a good move, but I'm going to build a center, and I'm going to let him take that pawn on C4. Go bishop G5. Let's take now. Not a great position for us by any means. Side chick. This is a good player. Canadian Grandmaster, Roussel-Roozmon. 95 would have been strong right there. Now I'm just hoping to use our clock advantage to some effect. Now I'm going to be down even more material. Just remind him that D6 is weak. It's about all we can do. Sure, we'll take that. He can double on the second rank. Yeah, now I have to run doing something like this. That's a checkmate. He had checkmate with check and then take on H5. He missed it though. That's
Check.
good.
Check.
I might escape this,
Time
guys.
wa-
It might happen.
Check.
It just might happen.
Check.
Yeah, I thought he wanted to play King F7 after this, so that's why I didn't take the rook. All right, 25-02. Some really sloppy games the last couple games. Actually, I'm going to wrap the session up here. Actually, I'll play one more. I have to run in a second is why, but yeah, very up and down session. My play hasn't been very good this session, but I'm still gaining some points. I've been doing well on the clock, though. So if I can get a game quick, I'm in the pool right now, just waiting to be paired. Looks like we might get one of these players. Somebody play me. Last game of the session. Last game of the weekend. All right, lovev will be our last opponent for today. See if they play Queen's Gambit. He said hello in the chat. I'm not going to take the time to respond because I would lose a lot of time if I did that. Maybe I'll take on C4. Let's do that. A5. That's so that way if they go knight D2, I can play knight B6 unopposed. Okay, this is a fantastic position for me already. Yeah, they're going to try to smother me with their F-pawn, but okay, that loses a rook. Take the rook in the corner. F5 seems like desperation to me. Yeah, now I'm very safe. And the rook might also just get trapped. Okay,
Check.
that move's kind of funny, but it doesn't really win much material for them. I think as soon as I castle, it'll be pretty much all over. Let's just go here. Let's go bishop d4. Attack these two pawns. Knight c5, force some exchanges. And you resign. Alright, so I ended that session at 25-14. I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games, and I won 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 and 4, not bad. And I just got onto the best list. Third from the bottom, but hey, we're on the best list again. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with another bullet video. And hope you guys have a good end to your weekend. Talk to you guys later. Bye.